It's August.
All
It's
right.
October 7th, 2018.
Welcome to the Halloween
On
Around
Harris.
the World Tour. I am your tour guide, Cora Explorer, and I want to introduce you to our wannabe Evel Knievel daredevil driver, Donnie Danger. Let's get a round of applause for him. I mean, he's wearing that outfit. Can anybody pull that off? All right.
Hey, he doesn't have his tracks with us.
I want to welcome you all to the Halloween Around the World Tour. Our destinations tonight will take us to a few countries to learn about how they observe the Halloween season. I do ask why we are on our wagon trip here that we keep all body parts inside the wagon, your head, your hand, your arms, and to follow all my instructions. Any questions? All right, let's go, Donnie.
Yeah. Here we go.
I've heard this music before.
Mama should make one today. Gracious.
In Ireland, it was a Celtic tradition. There was a festival called Samhain, which was to believe October 31st was the end of the year. So it was the end of the summer, beginning of winter, the end of their harvest season. And they believed on October 31st was the time where the barrier between the living and the dead was super thin. That meant that the spirits and souls could cross over and wander around the earth and cause mischief and danger. So what they would do, the Celts would put together a community fire, and this community bonfire would be a place of celebration and also safety. Fire was a way they could protect themselves. But they would also dress up like you see here in costumes that were made out of fur and animal heads. This was done so that they could trick the souls in thinking that they were souls themselves. If the souls were out there and they didn't realize that they were living, they would leave them alone and they would not capture them. So that is maybe part of our tradition in the United States of wearing costumes for protection. They also would leave the bonfire and take an ember with them. You take that ember and put it into a carved turnip and carry it with them on their way home. So if they did cross a soul on their way home, that fire and their costume would hopefully trick the souls to leave them alone. Which brings me, that carved turnip, to the story of Jack. Yes, Jack O'Lantern. Jack, the story is in Ireland, was not a very nice man. He was actually kind of mean. And what happened is when Jack died, he was banished to wander the earth with a carved turnip and an ember inside for eternity. And here we have Jack wandering around. What a sad way to live, isn't it? Well, the Scots and the Irish, when they came to America, they took that tradition of the carved turnip, but they found something more plentiful in America to carve. What was that?
Pumpkin.
The pumpkin. And so how Jack-o'-lantern was born in America.
Or Jack.
Stinky with the onion.
Turnip.
Oh, turnip.
I think it's like the 15th year she's
Now
done
we
it.
just discovered Jack, and we're heading to another country,
Every year it's a new thing.
Romania, where we will talk about another famous Halloween character or figure. Anybody have a guess? He was born in Transylvania. Dracula. Does anyone know what Dracula stands for? Son of the Dragon. Watch out for that tree over there. There actually was a man named Vlad Dracula. And Vlad was not a very nice man either. He was actually pretty cruel. He invited you to dinner. You never left.
We don't want to
So we are coming upon Vlad's castle. And what we want to do is we definitely want to here, but the last thing we want to do is to what? Wake up Dracula. So you can take pictures here. We'll just briefly stay here where you can say, oh no, oh no, oh no, no. We woke him up. Everybody, what do we need to do? How can we get rid of Dracula?
Ready? Onions. Garlic.
Maybe it's garlic. Ready? Oh, look at that. Across? What's got a cross? I don't know. This,
How about he pressed the gas pedal?
Okay, who's ever watched Sesame Street? What does the Count like to do? He likes to count. I heard that Dracula gets obsessed with counting small things. Rice. Does anybody have rice?
Rice. Oh,
Come on, people. All right. Oh, you know what? Birdseed. Y'all distract him. I'll give you some birdseed. Do the dance hula thing. I don't know. Do something. There's some birdseed out. There's some birdseed out.
hold your hands out. Hold your hands out.
There's some bird.
Whoa, he's right behind us. He's right behind us.
Is he counting?
He's counting. What comes after 4?
That will keep him busy for days.
He's counting. What do you say? 1.
That was close. Good job, everybody.
He's still counting.
He's still counting. Awesome. Did that birdseed make you hungry? Good, because we are entering China's Hungry Ghost Festival.
Very nice.
This is a month-long festival where the Chinese believe that gates are open from between the living and the dead. As we pass through the gates here, you'll see lanterns lining the way. These lanterns are placed to show the souls the tables of their offerings. These offerings are things that would appease the souls. These are things that they would like to eat or drink. What do you think about that table? We'll just stop here for a minute if you want to stand up and see the offering table.
Do you want to see what's on the table?
Anything good over there?
Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
Chicken. A little bit intense. Let's go to something a little less intense.
Bye-bye food.
In the Czech Republic, it's a little bit more solemn. They're just talking about souls that kind of come out and wander around the earth. This is more of an honoring type of thing. So what they do is that they'll go to the gravesite, they'll put out wreaths, and they'll put out candles in honor of those that have recently passed. And so it's a solemn event, one that is more of an honoring than anything. And what they would do is they would bake soul cakes. And these soul cakes they would take to families that have just recently lost someone or to families in need. So if there was somebody poor in their community, it would be the time of year that they would make these soul cakes. And let me pass around what a soul cake might smell like. I know some of you thought I was going to pass around soul cakes. I can't even make a pound cake, okay? So it's hard to make a soul cake. And some of you know, so you know that's true. That's my husband. He knows it's true. He makes a pound cake.
It is true.
You got a good whiff? What here? Take a whiff, pass that around.
Yeah. Every year she does.
They're hard to make.
No, it's a pound cake. It comes out. Like half of it comes out.
Smell it from here.
Take a little whiff there and then pass it along.
Did you smell that, Alex?
Now these soul cakes, they would be made in shapes like ghosts,
Can you take that down?
stones,
Thank you.
even S shapes for the word soul.
I know that's our shoe.
So a wonderful thing to kind of do in honor of those that have passed.
No. Oh my gosh, now I'm very hungry.
All right, while you're passing that along. Come on, people, dance. It's a celebration. Oh wow! Look behind us.
That's your thing.
It's Grandpa Ed.
This is Mexico's Day of the Dead. Unlike the Chinese that are all month long, this is their evening. So it's a special occasion where they would bring items to the gravesite of what the loved one used to enjoy when they were living. So they enjoyed a certain type of drink or music or food. They would leave here at the gravesite and they would spend the night all night long waiting for their loved one.
You're hiding. You want to stand up and see?
So as you can see, there is some gold coins here
Hold it, watch out.
in honor of the ones that I've passed along. And so if you'll find a seat, I'll come along, and I happen to have some gold coins with me. And I will let you actually throw some
That's right. She said sit down.
for the day today.
I know. Hey, Sonny, you want mommy's
All right. I see some movement ahead. So we'll go on to our next country, the United States.
Yeah, you're just right by side.
Oh yeah, it's good.
Thank you.
Cool, thank you so much.
Was it
I
smoky?
see some folks coming up the way here. Now remember, are they living or souls? Remember from Ireland, they dressed up as animals.
It looks like Minnie Mouse. And a monkey. A gorilla. That bag is yeah.
That's just stuff really loud.
All right, we're coming up to the United States. And looky here, we're in luck, folks. We may actually get to see a real live trick-or-treat.
There's a monkey. And a big Look at Bye.
Look at that dog. It's all different bark. It's alright, buddy.
It's okay. It's just pretend, Ella. It's just pretend. See, just being silly. Chainsaw. It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay, Charleston. It's fake.
Look at him. He's so silly.
I know.
The trick into trick or treat.
Look, they left their candy. You anticipated it? No, you don't want candy?
We can't let it go to waste, right? No. It's around a plaza. Scare those kids away.
Wow, Ella. Smarties? Oh my God. Mommy ate them, will I get smarter? What'd you see, Charleston?
And as you can see over here, what they would do is they would visit homes and play in honor of their dearly departed. As this gentleman is doing here at this homeowner's house, playing in honor of their late family member. And there's times, as you can see, they, in exchange for money.
Ooh.
The spirits would also visit homeowners, and they would take things out of the house like pots and plants and different items and throw them out into the yard. And so these were the spirits that were playing tricks on the homeowners just to let them know that they were present and they were there.
Yes, do you want to stand up?
It's real.
You don't want to stand up?
We playing.
I got you.
All right.
Don't spend it all in one place.
Hey, he's going to play some music.
You guys interested in some music for some money?
Yeah.
We're gonna pay 'em.